And good morning, Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich here on Get Vocal, as well as over there on Twitter at Fireman Rich over there on Twitter. And we're here. We're here for some good news. Starting to feel comfortable with the Get Vocal mobile app, and it's 0735 here in the southern tier of upstate New York, where I live and reside. And it's currently 59 degrees Fahrenheit, and we have rain going on. There's a lot of rain going on outside, and most of it is just south of us over the New York Penn line. And it's not a real heavy rain, but it's a comfortable early summer. We're not into the summer yet, but we've been having some nice weather. Did get the lawn mowed yesterday, all the lawns, so if the grass grows, that's fine. It's been cut down, but we're here for the some good news. I've been doing a series of these here on utilizing the Get Vocal mobile app, and we do have some good news here this morning that I'm able to come online here to talk about. And for the first time, excuse me, for the first time in America's history, renewable energy capacity is now greater than coal. That's a pretty amazing. Oh, by the way, just to show you that I do wear other than a solid black t-shirt, and full disclosure, no endorsement. I just like the product as far as this goes. It's a nice t-shirt here. Usually when you're watching my videos, it looks like all I have is one black t-shirt, but I have multiple black t-shirts. I like wearing black t-shirts. So getting to the article here of, for the first time in history, America's renewable energy capacity is now greater than coal use here. Despite how the United States has endured ongoing political tensions in the face of climate change, this exciting news report says that the nation is actually becoming greener than ever. And there's subtle hints there, okay, despite all the naysayers there that for that so-called Green Deal, we are moving forward on becoming a greener country here in the United States, the Americas. According to an analyst by conservative group Sunday Campaign, and incidentally, this will be broadcast, or I'll be reposting this over on YouTube as well as Instagram TV, IGTV. In the link, there will be a article of this particular over there from Electric Energy Online, an article of the Sunday Campaign of U.S. renewable energy generated capacity has now surpassed coal. So I'll have a link to that. I tried putting it in to Get Vocal, but it didn't look right. So last minute I just took it out. So you can go there as far as, but this analyst of the conservative group of Sunday Campaign, newly added electric generated capacity from renewable energy sources such as biomass, geothermal, hydropower, solar, and wind, I should say, has now surpassed that of coal for the first time in history. Of course, we're using less coal, but we're using more renewable energy as such. The analyst, which was based on the latest monthly energy infrastructure update, reported the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission, the FERC, noted that 18 units of new wind capacity, that's 1,554 megawatts, and 102 units of new solar capacity, 1,473 megawatts, were added during the first 4 months of this year. Coupled with 4 new units of hydropower, the renewable energy's share of all available U.S. generated capacity was pushed up to 21.56%. By comparison, coal's share dropped to 21.55%, down from 23.04% a year ago. So there's a difference. We're using more reusable energy as compared to coal. This all being said, capacity is not the same as actual generation. Capacity factors for nuclear power and fossil fuel tend to be higher than those for most renewable. For calendar year 2018, the U.S. Energy Information Administration, EIA, reports that renewable accounted for a little more than 17.6% of nation's total electrical generation. That is a bit less than their share of installed generator capacity in 2018, over 21.2%. Coal's share of electric generation is in 2018 was 27.2. But there's a shift going on here. FERC's data also revealed that the nation's renewable energy capacity has been added on average 1% point each year. That is, a year ago it was 20.66%. 3 years ago it was 18.16%. The share of nation's generated capacity provided by utility scale solar alone as having more than doubled during the past 3 years, from 1.42% to 3.23%. Meanwhile, wind share has increased from 6.43% to 8.25%, and now on track to surpassing hydropower, 8.41%, within the next few months. Moreover, the same report indicates by May 2022, proposed high probability generation additions and retirements could result in net increases in renewable energy capacity of 40,993 megawatts. By comparison, net capacity by nuclear, coal, oil, and natural gas combined could be declined by 24 megawatts. That is, retirement would exceed additions. While net growth by natural gas is projected to be 18,500 megawatts, that more than offsets the net loss of coal, 12,409 megawatts. Nuclear is 5,000. That's 12,400 megawatts for coal, and then nuclear it's 5,106, and oil is 1,039 megawatts. Even natural gas projection net growth will dwarf by that of wind, 25,100 megawatts for wind. Wow. And almost equal by the utility scale of solar, which is 14,846 megawatts. Further, if FERC's projections provide accurate, in 3 years, renewable energy sources will provide nearly 1/4, 24.15% of the nation's total available installed generated capacity, with wind alone accounting for 10.01%, solar at 4.32%. The balance will be provided by hydro with 8.16%, biomass 1.33%, and geothermal 0.33%. The report is an exciting follow-up to an international report that was released in April showing renewable energy now accounts for 1/3 of all global capacity. And I did an Anchor Morning audio on that back in April 8th, 2019, where 1/3 of global energy capacity comes from renewable energy. That link will also be in the YouTube repost and the Instagram repost. So a lot to go over there and digest, to stay within my 10-minute window here so I can post this up on Instagram, which I think is fantastic to be able to do that. Get Vocal is a very flexible, simplistic application using the mobile app, and I'm loving it, being able to bring some good news, because you know what all the crap old news is. So other than that, I'm going to be finishing my coffee here on this day off. Enjoy the rain. You all have a great one. Live life. Have fun. Ciao for now. And as always, peace. There we go.